Danny Flexent here for Seconds Out with WBO super middleweight champion Billy Joe Saunders, giving his leg a bit of a pounding for some reason. I'm sure there's a good rationale behind it.
Just giving it a massage. Old calf's been tightening up, so I'm just going to give him a good rub down. How's things?
Yeah, I'm good. I've just had this article published in Boxing Monthly. I don't know if you've seen it. It's about this gypsy fighter, who calls himself a raving pikey or something.
Yeah, I see that. That's antisocial behaviour there. That's what's it called? That's racism in Bizarrus. No gypsies, #Pikey's beat Danny up when he see this is a bounce between me and him. No one beat him up. Please.
I should just be very clear that the person that called you a raving gypsy pikey, direct quote, was you, and you were happy to do so. And it's not the headline, I should say.
Still, listen, sometimes you've got to be truthful, Dan, haven't you? You've got to take the rough with the smooth.
That's what I've heard. You've obviously got a big fight coming up in America, Staples Center. A lot of people made a thing about it being on the undercard of KSI versus Logan Paul 2. From what Eddie was saying earlier, you had no problem with it at all. You were quite keen to get on there.
Yeah, I mean, I look at this as an opportunity to showcase my skills in front of a new audience, but as I say, when I say new audience, non-boxing audience, because it's not. But if you can take 10% of that audience away and put it on your regime and on your bucket list, that's it's a lot of people.
What about money-wise? From what Eddie was saying, it's one of the better pursuits you've had in your career. That must have been a big attraction?
Listen, he's buying me a caravan and a dog. He's buying me a caravan and a dog.
Pedigree dog, hopefully.
No, he's buying me an old mongrel. See how he's going to buy me?
And a crap old trailer, yeah.
He's going to buy me an old mongrel and an old caravan to chuck it in.
You like dogs?
Do you like?
Sorry, I just had to.
Do you like dogs? Yeah, we love dogs. Yeah, I like dogs.
KSI versus Logan Paul, do you see it as being something that will catch on? Do you see more of this sort of stuff happening as a result?
Look, I think the world's moving on, isn't it? Social media is taking over the world now. You know, social media has taken over people's lives. So, you know, I think that if it makes money, it's gonna make TV. Simple as that. Whether you like it or not. Whether the individual look, you don't really particularly like these two fellas fighting, do you, or don't you?
I'm not really fussed.
Right. Are you gonna watch it?
Probably, yeah, to watch your fight and Devin's fight. And if it's on, then I'll watch the main event because it's on.
Yeah, so people's always moaning about that, and they're going to watch it. And you've got to take it off to them. They're making a shitload of money. Take it off, fair play, pat them on the back. Good luck, lads. And I'm happy doing my bit, staying in my lane, having my fight, defending my title, chilling out Christmas.
Will you watch it afterwards from the stands?
It all depends if I get out the showers quick enough. If I get out the showers quick enough, if I've got company there and, something's distracting me and I'm in the showers a little bit longer than I should be, maybe not.
That's a good fight. It's good attraction, but not worth missing, extracurricular activities for, basically.
Sexual activities, did you say?
I said extracurricular activities, but you said sexual activities.
Sorry. No, it's not worth missing that for, is it?
Opponent hasn't been announced yet, expected to be announced this week. How important is it that you pick someone with an ideal style for you? Because this is an exposure fight, isn't it?
Yeah, good analyst there.
Thanks, mate.
I think that it is, but it's also I want to pick somebody that, some good names are boxed. Some good names have boxed him, and they go, they've all boxed him. Well, he beat him in that style, so you can quite gauge. So, yeah, but I think that'll be announced. My management, MTK, will be announcing that very soon. And
you're obviously working with Dominic Ingle for this fight, as you've worked with for a long time before. Ben Davison's out in America with Tyson Fury. Is that likely to now be a permanent arrangement, or are you taking it one fight at a time?
Look, in boxing, nobody knows what's going to happen. In boxing, it's one of them sport where we don't know what tomorrow brings. So I'm happy working in Sheffield. It's my base. I was there for a long time. And me and Ben done the camp. I've worked with Ben since 2013, 14. So, it's not that me and Ben's, we broke up, I've had this. We've always had a working relationship. We will continue to have a working relationship. So, when I'm on my time off in London, I'll probably be doing a bit with Ben. So it is what it is, but I think that I'm happy. I'm just happy in Sheffield, the surrounding.
Just before we let you go, I heard you saying to TalkSport, I think it was earlier, that if Nigel Benn was your dad, you wouldn't like to see him come back at 55 years old after 23 years out. Do you think the people around him kind of need to say more, have a little word in his ear?
I think that the people who care about him certainly do, because he was a legend in the sport. I don't want to see him go in there and go, thought I had it, I haven't got it anymore, and someone beats him and something like that. And you don't know what people's like financially either. I don't know. You earn a lot of money as you got it. I don't know, but I don't know what the big reason is for doing this. All right, if they went, he's fighting Eubank again, you'd sort of look at it and go, it's funny, isn't it? You'd look at it and laugh, and you'd go, it's funny, I'll watch that.
They've been out for about the same amount of time. They're probably similar kind of levels at the moment, whereas if he fights Beaker, as has been rumoured, he's quite fresh in comparison.
Don't hold me to this. I'm sure I've been who boxed him? Anybody I know who boxed him? Beaker, Zakia. I'm sure his name got put to me once.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he's a super middleweight world class fighter for a long time, so it makes sense.
Yeah, he's not Ghanaian.
Cameroon, I think.
I think he has been put to me. I think he was a potential opponent before. I'm sure he was. It rings a bell. But I wouldn't like to see him fight, to be fair.
That makes it even more ludicrous that someone like you in the prime of your career was offered a guy who's now going to be potentially fighting a 55-year-old man.
Listen, boxing now gone bizarre, isn't it? So we'll leave it to his family to decide and to have a serious word with him at the dinner table.
Brilliant. All right, well, we really appreciate your time. We look forward to watching you in action at the Staples Centre.